much for watching my video, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, please subscribe so we can stay connected. Thank you. Today is Mother's Day, therefore I decided to make this video to show my love for my mother, and I hope that you also have a great Mother's Day with your mom. So as you guys knew that if you followed me for a long time, you would know that my mother passed away when I was 10 years old, and she's the motivations for me to do medicine, to become a doctor, and also anything I do in life is because I want to make her proud of me, and yeah. And I always feel that she's still, although she passed away for a very long time, I always believe that she's still around, she still protects me, looks after me, and it makes me feel really support, and it makes me feel happy. So these are the photos of her when she was in high school. As you can see, that I think she's very pretty. And my grandparents also told me how pretty she was when she was at my age. So definitely this is younger than me now. But yeah, I think I have the big eyes from her. And she also got very long eyebrow, which I'm very lucky to have. And these are photos of my moms and my dad when they got married. As you can see, they still have the, the old makeup style with blue eyes and red lips. And yeah, and these are photos of me and my mom. Yeah, I think this is a very nice photo. SBS News and also Dân Trí, the Vietnamese newspaper, also use this photo in the articles. I think it really showed how beautiful my mom is, and a lot of my friends also told me that baby photos and really look similar to how I am now, and it makes me feel happy. This is a photo of our family. So this is my mom, this is me, this is my brother, and this is my dad. My brother is only 1 year younger than me, and he's living in Australia now. My dad is still working in Vietnam. And this is another photos of my family during my aunt's wedding day. So I was around 7 or 8 years old, and I was her flower girl. And this is my dad, this is my mom. As you can see, my mom was wearing the traditional Vietnamese dress, áo dài. I think it looks very beautiful on her. And this is my brother. My mother was sick for around 6 months before she passed away, and my family took her to Singapore for treatment. Yeah, but this is a photo of her when she was in Singapore for treatment. Unfortunately, even the doctors in Singapore couldn't figure out what happened to my mom. Like, they could only treat the symptoms. If my mother was in pain, then they would give her pain medication. When her lung was filled with fluid, then they would drain the fluid out. But in the end, they didn't really know the cause of all her problems. So in the end, my family took my mother back to Vietnam to celebrate the Lunar New Year. And then short time after the Lunar New Year, the Tet holiday, she passed away. And I was roughly 10 years old at that time. So I didn't fully understand what was going on. But then as I grow up more, my family, told me more about how great my mom is. She's very hardworking. She saved a lot of money because she always had a dream that to give me and my brother the most comfortable life. And she also always wanted to, save money for us to go overseas for studying in the future. So the fact that my dad sent me and my brother to Australia when I was 15 years old was also a way for him to fulfill my mom's wish. Yeah, and I feel very lucky to be her daughter. I really didn't have the chance to do many things I would with her. For example, girls talk together, tell her about my struggles in studying, my struggles in relationships and friendships, and to ask her for advices. And I wish that I could tell her more how much I love her. So this is the photos of my mom that I have in my room now, and as you can see, there's a bigger version of it at the back. So whenever I feel upset, whenever I feel disappointed, or I basically just feel down, I hug my mom's photo, and I really feel that she supports me and she's still around me, she listened to me, and everything will be fine. This is what got me through many struggles I had. You know, growing up in Australia with our mothers, with our parents, it was quite challenging. But yeah, this is what I do when I feel upset. Anyway, today is Mother's Day. I hope that you have a great Mother's Day with your mom. I hope that you tell your mom more how much you love her, because I think it's true that not until you lose something that you really realize how valuable it is. Anyway, thank you so much for watching my video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.